So the book that I did was Chris Chelios, Made in America. Chris Chelios was a NHL player. He grew up in Evergreen Park, Illinois. He always has been seen as a good hockey player, even in his early years. He moved to California in high school, but couldn't find anywhere to play because of a lack in hockey in California. He was offered a scholarship to play for the Alliant NCAA hockey team, but he soon found out that that team wasn't for him. All the guys were bigger and better than he was, and he was soon cut from them. He moved to Canada, where he was also cut by 2 junior B teams. So he moved back to California for training. He gained 40 pounds of muscle mass, and he was drafted by the Montreal Canadiens in the 1981 draft. He played for the Montreal Canadiens, the Chicago Blackhawks, Detroit Red Wings, and the Atlanta Thrashers. He was the second oldest NHL player when he retired in 2010. I think that Made in America, the title, is significant because it shows what Chris did to fulfill his American dream and how he was successful at it by playing hockey in the NHL. The book is about all the hardships, adventures, and stories that Chris had encountered throughout his career. He talks about different people he met, good or bad, his overall feelings about those certain people and events. He also talks about training and how difficult being an athlete was and still is. Overall, I really didn't like the book. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't very entertaining. He didn't really keep us busy about different stories and whatnot. It was mainly just teaching us that we can all do our dream and thanking everybody that was in his family and helped him throughout his hockey career. I was always thankful that I never played against Wayne Gretzky in an NHL playoff series, not because I didn't like to play against the best, but because I probably would have to break his hand. I would not have wanted to injure Gretzky, mind you. I loved the guy. He was our sport's greatest ambassador. He was and always has been a classy person. How could you not like the guy? It was Wayne Gretzky. That's why I never touched him on the ice in a regular season game. I made every effort to frustrate him, but I never attempted to injure him. I had too much respect for how he played and how he carried himself throughout the game. I'd give it 3 stars out of 5 just because it's not very entertaining. It's pretty boring with all the just stories after stories that he talks about. I don't really think that I think that a very significant literary element in Made in America was conflict. It seemed like on every other page or so, Chris was talking about a fight or a certain person that he didn't like or what he would do in his spare time to get out all his anger from all the different people annoying him. And a big part of hockey is conflict, and that's why I think it was a very